So last time on Classroom of the Elite, we uh, we had a kind of like a courtroom meeting between Class C and Class D because basically Class C set us up to pretty much get pseudo expelled, but pseudo he's an easy target because of his anger management issues. Everybody knows how he's going to react to certain things. So he kind of did it to himself. But in this case, yes, he is innocent. However, both sides, think both sides are trying to persuade the judge, who in this case is the student council president, Manabu, to that they are telling the truth. But after a little bit of an argument, Manabu threw down an ultimatum. It's like, if you guys don't get this resolved by the next day, someone's gonna get expelled. So Manabu met Koji outside of the meeting room and was like, you know what? If you think the girl Sakura, who testified for Pseudo, is telling the truth that she claims to be telling, prove it. And so Koji goes in a nonchalant way after Manabu tried to raise him up. It's like, bet. I'll get it done. But you won't know how I'm going to get it done. Even though he didn't say that. So, here in episode 6, let's see how he gets it done. There are two kinds of lies. One concerns accomplished facts, the other future duty. Ooh, that's a hard quote.
I've always had trouble interacting with people. I can't even bring myself to look them in the eye. It scares me.
Yeah,
I use my mask.
That's common with a lot of people.
That way it's harder for people to hurt me.
There's
I'm okay being by myself.
They just, aren't like extroverted.
I'm okay being lonely. I can get over that feeling.
Oh. Man, why you gotta read the comments like this? I mean, I know you're like an IG model. Ugh. But these kinds of fans are just fucking wackos. Like, oh no, she's got a stalker fan, bro. Those are actually the worst.
It's hot in here.
They are so fucking delusional that
people to be irrational.
Which makes it the perfect place for a setup. Pseudo'd be less likely to keep a cool head. So then, have you
good points. But those kinds of fans are so fucking delusional that they can't tell reality from,
We won't always be so fortunate. I just wish
their own delusions.
Evidence to seal the deal.
Oh, speaking of which, this area doesn't have any.
Any what?
Security cameras.
Oh.
That's true. If there'd been cameras, well, then we would have all the evidence we need, wouldn't we?
Indeed.
On the other hand, if this area did have them up, those jerks would never have summoned Pseudo here in the
perfect setup spot. Fucking no cameras. Hot.
I think I've come up.
Fucking enclosed space. No, it's the perfect setup spot for anybody.
Sakura?
Oh, hey.
Whoa, so jumpy much?
Yes, good morning.
What's wrong? You don't have to testify again, you know. The hearing's private today, so there's no need for you to be so tense.
Okay.
And anyway, we have a plan. If it works, we'll be able to save the whole class. You're the one who made that possible. I want to tell you that I trust
that's what she wanted to hear.
you. So if you ever happen to find
Koji with the Riz.
I appreciate that.
And I'm not the only one. I'm sure that everyone in class trusts you too. Horikita, Kushida, Sudo, all of them.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But
Listen. I've got something on my mind. There's really not much you could do to help the situation, but I thought I'd try.
I'm sorry, Sakura. I hate to cut you off, but is there any way we could talk about this later?
Business comes first, right? Kind of wanted to hear what she had to say.
Special
But
annex. What do you guys think Kushida wants to talk to us about anyway? I bet she's gonna ask me out. Yeah.
Oh, hell
keep
no.
Dreaming, you big dummy.
yeah, you wouldn't want to be with her, especially after what we know.
What the hell? What are you doing in here?
You were expecting Kushida?
Ooh.
Huh?
Look at those
I know
eyes,
what she
man.
sent was just a ruse. I told her to send it to you.
And why would you do that?
I wanted to have a chat. It was the only way to get you here.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I finally have your attention.
Last time we got summoned here was
that
You know that's the truth.
that whole shot is like a foreshadowing.
We're out of here.
It's
I'd
like
stay if I were you.
Koji has a
You
superiority
wouldn't want to
complex or
regret it for the rest of
something.
your lives. Do you really want to ruin your futures like that?
And what the hell is your problem, lady?
But
Whatever.
Maybe
you
we
know,
should be more
it's
observant.
one of the 48 laws of power, right? I guarantee you, he uses
What's the matter? You seem
most, if
shaken
not
up.
all, of the 48 laws of power.
Security camera?
There's a science
If you
called
haven't read that
special
book,
annex. They work with all kinds of hazardous
it's a
chemicals
book
and
by
things.
Robert Greene.
Of course there would be
Uh,
cameras.
You should check it out.
But how?
I've read it myself,
Wait a
and
minute.
it is
If
phenomenal
there's footage
read.
from those cameras of what happened in here, they'd know Pseudo's innocent and wouldn't need to have a hearing in the first place. And you would definitely have no reason to tell us about it either.
The school has a habit of testing its students. They want to see if we can work out some sort of truce on our own. So we're taking a hands-off approach. They want to see what we'll achieve with the extra time we've been given. I want you all to think back on the hearing yesterday. Don't you think it seemed like they already knew everything?
No way.
Yeah.
Ishizaki, why don't we tell them we made it up? If we have a solution,
Well,
maybe
what
they'll
a
be more
setup,
lenient to
bro.
not expel us. What are we even supposed to do? Shut up, you idiots.
Don't be too
But
hasty in making your decision.
I wonder,
No, there is a way to save both of our classes.
did they like purchase the cameras themselves, or did they like get outside help to get the cameras?
It's quite
'Cause
simple, really.
going back
You
to the
freely
beginning,
withdraw your complaint.
like
It will be like
they said there were no cameras in here, right? So did they
No fight
like
occurred here.
use their precious points to get them, or did they get
All we have
outside
to do
help?
is get our collective story straight. Then the school can't pursue it any further. So, we have a deal.
Hold on a minute. I just have to talk it over with
Oh,
someone first.
gotta get permission from the big boss, huh?
Give it back.
How pathetic.
You bitch.
Resort
Oh,
to
whoa. Calm down there, boy. Calm down. I know she might get on people's nerves, but you don't want to do that, especially with cameras.
Ishizaki, just admit it. We lost. Let's accept Horikita's offer. We can't
So,
afford to get
well,
expelled.
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
We'll take everything back.
Oh, my man. Good choice. Oh. Oh. Oh, this must be your stalker. Why are you going away from people? You're not supposed to do that in these kinds of situations. It's common fucking sense.
Points I borrowed from you yesterday with interest. Let's discuss the terms.
You got it. An eye for an eye, a lie for a lie, right?
Oh, so we did get outside help.
I never expected
Hey,
with a mind like
thanks
yours to
Ichinose
deep.
for coming in clutch for us.
Well, Horikita came up with the
And we all know she's got the points. Right? Oh, fucking almost 2.5 million.
Well, if you say so.
Which we still don't know how she got that many fucking points.
Sakura? Hey, what's up?
Oh. Damn, he got her. He fucking got her. This is a bad situation. It's because of guys like this that females, call all men creeps. It's why this whole fucking, like these chicks that are in the gym, filming their workouts, and they see these guys staring at them. They call them creeps. They call them out. It's like this is why that whole fucking bullshit started. Like, not all guys are like this.
What's going on? Why are you looking at me that
We
way?
do not accept this man whatsoever in society. And we do not accept the people like this in our society whatsoever.
You just how much I love you, darling. I know you'll learn to love me too, Shizuku.
But
You'll understand after this. Just be quiet. We are destined to be together.
people, just tend to think that, oh, one guy's like this, all of them are like this.
Local electronics
But
store employee caught in the act of sexual assault.
Koji coming in clutch.
Infamous is more accurate.
Wait a minute. That's not what this
By all
is.
means, explain.
Yeah, what is it then? Koji, how did you even get over here so fast?
She's still an underage girl. With that on your record, you would certainly lose your job. The press is cruel.
I wonder if those are like actual cameras, or are those the cameras that we bought?
Face it. As of
And
this moment,
if they are the cameras that we bought, how did they get up there so fast?
You think you can get away with committing such a
Did
heinous
Koji
crime? Something like
climb
that
up
would
that
never fly
fucking
here.
pole and put him up there, or what? Oh, but it looks like these are real cops. So.
You can't interfere with our love.
They probably are real cameras.
She wants me too. Everything she does is because of how much she cares for me. She only
No,
wants to
bro,
show me her
you're
new pictures. Why can't any of you see that? She loves me.
you're fucking delusional.
She even came to this school so she could be close.
You need institutional help.
What? What's the matter, Shizuku?
I want nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
Man wouldn't treat
tell
me
him.
like this. Monster! I never want to see your face again.
Exactly.
I can't believe this. You're a dirty liar. You're ugly. This
And of course,
tricked me.
they can't get out of their own fucking head.
Ready for this? Come on, you owe me an explanation, bitch.
They don't think
Never
anything's
gonna
their
love a
fault.
bitch like you. Do you hear me? Hey,
That's quite enough of that.
Yeah, it's just go ahead and get him out of here.
damn you.
Come on, you're the popo. Get him out of here.
I'm sure Ichinose and the cops can handle it from here. I'm glad I had your contact info.
You don't treat us in America like that. You get us in the car real quick.
I'm so sorry. I really am the worst, huh? I thought I could make it on my own, but I can't.
That's okay. Like, you need you know,
But I am grateful.
being as young as these people are, you know, they can't like
Guys,
be expected
you
to
like me for me.
do all of this shit on their own.
I'm done with
Like
it.
they need, you know,
There's
some
no
help.
reason to apologize. But in the future, if you want to talk to me about anything, I promise I won't dismiss you.
But anime has
I
a
appreciate it.
real nice trope of I call it nice, but it's not really nice. But they have a trope where, you know, a lot of characters are
What do you mean?
living without their parents,
Nothing at all.
and they're like 16, 17 years old. It just blows my mind.
You called me out here to talk, so talk.
I'll get
Mhm.
straight to the point. How did you do it?
Sorry, how did I do what?
Yeah, Teach, what are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. We both know those imbeciles wouldn't withdraw their complaint for no reason.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Oh yeah, they're a bunch of monkeys.
Question, though.
They
Who came up with the
they will dance for whoever says
I don't
dance.
know. Why does that even matter
Like,
to you?
If you're truly serious about advancing
if it's to
Class
save their
A,
own ass,
then
they
allow me
will
to
do
offer you
anything.
A simple word of advice.
Yeah, what is that?
Learn as much about Ayanokoji as you can, while you still have the opportunity to do so. Otherwise, before you know it, it'll be too late.
Hey, Ayanokoji!
Too late for what
How'd the
exactly?
hearing turn out?
You'll never believe what happened. The guys in Class C, they backed off for no apparent reason.
I see. That's
Huh.
incredible.
I wonder why.
Some strings for me?
Yeah, probably.
But
Pretty awesome.
yeah.
Also kind of weird. We'll see you
Why
around. I'm late for practice.
why would it be too late if we don't learn about Ayanokoji?
Why do you imagine Ayanokoji would be going out of his way to help the rest of you?
I don't
Why,
fucking know.
despite his superiority, does he refuse to reveal what he's capable of?
I don't know.
To put it in the school,
Some
Class C is the
people
place for those with defective
don't
qualities,
like
the ones who barely
to be
have a
out in the
chance to
open,
get in
right?
at all.
They want to
That's
do
just
all
my
their
opinion. Take
shit
it with a grain of salt,
behind
but out
closed
of everyone
doors.
in Class 1D, the most
It's
effective student
one of the 48 laws
is
of power.
Ayanokoji.
So they make people be dependent on them, so
And against my better judgment, I allowed it.
they can like
We live in, I guess.
Are you trying to prove a point? That Sakura is not
they
innocent of the
can like
fabricator of the drugs that she
they
used?
want people to be dependent on them, so
Your little sisters.
they
don't
will
mind
not
her.
like,
I didn't
you know,
do
go
anything.
against them in the future, because if they do, they lose like a whole bunch of fucking support.
Secretary?
Yes.
And so
You just say the word and the secretary position on the council is yours.
Are you serious?
Do you object? Which one of you guys-
Manabu's got a eagle eye on Ayanokoji, bro. Like it's getting to the point where I think Manabu's got like a man crush.
Boss's orders. I've got no beef with you.
I like how they did the Japanese subtitles this morning.
See how the school would react. Now I'll have to find another way.
Oh.
You're all worthless. It's entirely reasonable that you should suffer for your sins.
Ooh.
Give me the names of the ones who set you up, and Al will go easy.
Really? We don't get to find out?
Saki Yanagi?
Are you fucking serious?
Class C, aren't you?
We don't get to find out if he gave up the names?
Queen of the school.
We don't get to find out. We don't get to see the beating they took? Like, come on, man.
I'm going to crush Class D, and then Class B. And before it's said and
Huh.
done, I'm coming for Class A too.
Do you
Hey,
think
that-
you can make that happen?
That's a great ambition.
There can be only one ruler here.
Oh.
You manipulated me, didn't you?
She's fucking salty, bro.
What do you mean by that?
You pointed out the lack of cameras in the special annex, which then led me to plant the false evidence and bear all of the risk.
No, you're just overthinking it.
Oh, fuck. And another 48 laws of power.
Yeah, only
And he's also gaslighting her, bro. God damn, bro. Who is Ayana Koji?
I want to know what's going on inside your head, what you're thinking.
You're not worthy.
My life in peace. Is that so hard to understand?
You wouldn't help me if you didn't want to deep down.
Yeah, you're right. I suppose I just wanted to help a friend out. You happy?
That's a lie. You've never cared about your friends and you know it.
Since when do we have friends? I mean, we barely talk to anybody. In fact, you're like the only person we talk to until Kushida, like, you know, dropped that fucking bombshell. But still,
I will help you get to Class A, like I promised.
mm-hmm.
But
what?
But
don't go prying into my life.
ooh, some people just have like touchy, you know, past. They don't like it when you know, you pry into their life. Like, if they come to the conclusion that you are like close enough and trustworthy enough to know the past, then they will tell you on their own accord. But if you start prying, you know, they're gonna fucking shut you off. They're gonna push you away. And sometimes it can even get ugly. But it's it is quite interesting to actually see like the 48 laws of power in action. Because we see it in real life, but we don't actually like recognize it until it's like too late. And so this episode is a beautiful example of many different laws of power. You know? And Koji is making Horikita like dependent on him. So down the road, she doesn't turn on him. And it just gets ugly from there, right? She figured it out after talking to her teacher that, you know, Koji, you know, manipulated her and gaslit her into the role of the general, the leader. And but you know, is she's accepting that role because there's really nobody else to do it. And Koji's not going to do it because he likes to work in secret, right? The camera thing's prime example. You know, he gave out the, you know, the proposal. He pointed out the cameras not being in there, but he didn't like give Horikita the idea. Horikita came up with the idea on her own. He just pointed her in the right direction. And so he bears like no responsibility towards that. He just like pointed her in the direction. She came up with everything else on her own. So he takes none of the risk of being found out. It's this show is a great showcase of like how like politicians work, how like, you know, world leaders work. You never really know who's actually running the show. But I think that's enough on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end things there. I'm interested in seeing how or where they take it next. If you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, please drop a like. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. If you have any opinions or criticisms, you can go ahead and drop it in the comment section below. And if you're feeling frosty, hit that subscribe button. I am out.